Good evening, everybody. It's a little bit after 6 on the East Coast. It is the second Friday of the month. That means it is time for Elite Men's Fury here on EXW, Elite Extreme Women's. I am Suzy the Elf. I am your host. I'm going to get this shared out and let's get this started. A little late starting. I had trouble with, hey Joker, had trouble getting the show to broadcast. It kept giving me this error. I had to reboot my PlayStation, but now it's going and we're good to go. All right. Oh, well, Remembrance is spelled wrong. I don't give a care right now. Hey, Lita. Yep, blame it all on your mama. It's all your mama's fault. Okay, let's, oh, yeah, no, I need to keep that. Yep, it's all your fault. Your daughter said it's all your fault. She hates you.
Listen, Linda. Okay, you should know by facing me so many times. When you want to face the best, you face family. I'm sorry, I needed to see who the best team was. Now, your Jeff and Aiden are a new tag team. I had to see how they fared up. I mean,
Go ahead, keep on. We're listening. You've got our rapt attention.
I'm done. I'm done. You want to face the best, you face family. And I figured, okay, Killshot and Paul have been a team. They've teamed a little bit. Jeff and Aiden have not. Lita has called them the Chosen. Let's see if they are the Chosen. Jeff needs to, face his soon brother-in-law. I'm like, I can't help that. And Paul and Aiden know each other from tag teaming prior, so it's not like they don't know each other. I just am happy for Matt because he gets to face all three. I don't think he's ever faced Aiden in a tag team match. I know he's faced them one-on-one, but I don't think Matt has ever faced Jeff and Aiden as a team in either teams, but now they're teaming together. It was, perfect. Yeah, I know. I know I'm right. Thank you, Lita, for acknowledging that fact, woman. You should listen to your mothers more often instead of, doing what you got to do. Hey, Shadow Press.
She does have... All right, so hello, Brooke. Hello, Joker. Hello, Lita. Hello, Rose. Hello, SP. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I kind of going by what I see on my screen here. I think I got everybody. And how are y'all doing?
I'm not doing unwell. I'm not doing unwell, thank you. Yeah, why are you saying she's sick?
Am I sick? Do I sound sick?
Do you know something we don't? I mean, maybe she's asking you if you're feeling well. Maybe that's how she puts it.
Maybe so. I don't know. I feel fine. And maybe got a slight headache, but that's always because, well, I'm dealing with all of y'all.
Wait. Wow. Okay. All y'all. You hear this, folks? You hear this, folks? She didn't say y'all except for my GMs. Ripper, did you hear this? She lumped us GMs in that headache with y'all. What are we gonna do about this, Ripper? I think we better give her a good headache. How about this, Ripper?
Hey.
Let me get with you, and we will discuss. How about you and I have a cross-brand show? You give me some matches you want on Monday's show, and we'll put them together with some murderous matchup people, whether that's men and women, and we'll do a cross-brand murderous matchup. She wants to think we're headaches. We're going to give her a headache, Ripper.
Ain't gonna happen.
Wait, what?
You're not gonna have a men and a women in the same show. Ain't gonna happen.
Well, we could do a men's show that way, and then for the women's show we'll do the women's show later in the month. So we'll pick a month and we'll do a men's show and we'll do a women's show with the Monday brand and people with me. How about that? We'll get together. We'll give her a headache. Bubs, you too. She lumped you into this, so Bubs, you get with me and you give me some Thursday shows for women and men, and we'll give her a real headache. See?
Bubs is on hiatus. She's not giving me a headache.
Well, then, whoever's doing the Thursday show, I'll give them the headache then, and they give me women and they give me men. Either team or singles, and then we will work it out. I'm
running the Thursday show, dear.
Well, I guess you're going to have a headache then, ain't you? You wanted one from us GMs. Bye, Skippy, we're going to give it to you.
You know I was joking, right?
Grammars, honeys, grammars.
Joking, honey, joking.
Guess what? I'm not.
Guess what?
What? I'm fired. Okay. I'll sit back in the corner and be quiet.
You may not have been joking, but I'm the one that still puts the shows into the system and broadcasts them. I love you, dear. I really do. You don't really give me a headache all that often.
Right.
I'm teasing you, hon. I'm teasing you.
Listen, Lita. Listen, honey. I have contractual obligations with some I can't even speak her name, so that woman and Bubs. I can easily add you to the list of people to whoop ass on before I fully retire. Keep going, woman. Keep going. I see you going over there with the Elfie Burns. I got your butt.
By the way,
I got your butt.
I have left you alone while you were convalescing in the hospital and came home with the babies. I respected your privacy. Now, tell me what we had and what their names are.
Oh, I thought you knew. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Yes. As Elfie noted, I did have the babies. So you'll be happy to know, unfortunately, they were a little bit early, but that was another whole tire situation that we will fix later. But I had 2 boys and 2 girls. The littlest boy, we almost lost, but he was a true fighter in every sense of the Utaker word. And I have to thank Shalky and my daughter Lita, who never, ever once left Lucia inside. Lita sometimes staying overnight to stay with her little sibling to bring him strength. My 3 actually lovely mother hens, Kelly and Sarah, and Carmela. They were just absolutely amazing coming to the nursery when people could visit the nursery and would sit with Lucian. Of course, they would see the other 3, but it was Lucian that we were worried about. We finally left the hospital last week, early on Wednesday, so we all 5 are home. Our smallest son, Lucian, it was Lucian Victor Anthony, and his name means conqueror of light. So we had to give him a strong name, and I think he conquered what he needed to conquer, so that name fit. We have Celeste Helen Cho Hikari. Yes, Helena, Helen Cho, Helena, it was my auntie who raised me, and Cho is after Shalky's last name. So she is named after Shalky and my aunt. And her name is Purity and Female Warrior, because all 4 of these were warriors. We have Angela Hatenshi Selena. She was fearless right out of the incubator. She was put with Lucian, and it was endearing. We found her hugging him. So we felt Angela, the fearless one, and Moon Goddess was her name. So we named her that. And the last boy, and nobody needs to know why. I think you will know where this name came from. His name is Gift of the Gods. And our last son is Jacques Matthew Desir. And
no explanation needed there.
Nope. And the godfathers were all, and the godmothers, Mord mothers and Mord fathers. Thank you, Carmela, for reminding me and putting that in my brain. Okay. Mord fathers are Mordred Nightwalker, Ripper Springheel, Jake Bagwell, Nacho, and Atticus Black. And then the godmothers were Shalky, Sarah, my mother hen, Goddess, Carmela, and Kelly. Because Carmela and Kelly and Sarah, like I said, have been my mother hens from the get-go. They have never left their sides, so I felt, they were more than capable to take care of the babies. So. And Carmela also has accepted she may also be the nanny with Sarah. So we also have nannies and godmothers. I mean, we're all taken care of. So.
Well, congratulations. Now, so it's Lucian, Angela, Helena, Celeste, and
Jacques.
Okay.
But of course, you know that his little nickname is gonna be Jack. So, but yeah, that's who they are. And they could be running around here. They're not in the booth. They were straight up godmother kidnapped, which is okay. My mother hens took them. I'm not sure where they're at with them, but I am sure that they're going to be just perfectly protected. So, yeah, it's just you and me in the booth today. So.
All right. Well, I noticed we were lacking some little warm bodies.
Oh, yes. I can't take them anywhere. I'll look 1 minute, they're there, and I'll look a minute, poof, be gone. It's not by magic, it's by other feet.
It's by kidnapping.
Yeah. Lita has already had her favorite, so we already know that. So if you don't find Lucian, Carmela, and Sarah, just find Lita. She'll have Lucian somewhere. UT and I don't want to admit it, but we will. Lucian has become quite my little favorite little guy. But yeah, UT doesn't like to take favorites, but yeah, I think he's taken the fashion to Lucian and Angela, or they to him, and they're his little peeps right now. So, yeah.
Well, you know, when you're dealing with that, you do tend to kind of have something you gravitate towards when you've got multiples.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm sure with Paul and Lita, you gravitated towards one, and he gravitated towards one.
Yeah, I will admit, Paul was a mama's boy, and Lita was a daddy's girl. She is self-professed it, and she's not one to not admit that. Yeah, she's daddy's girl. She's definitely daddy's girl. So yeah, it's to stand a reason, but yeah.
All right.
I wouldn't have it any other way though. Oops, cheesy Pete, I'm just losing my shit here.
Well,
There we go.
I figured it was going to be 2 of each.
Yep, and it was. It was 2 boys and 2 girls. So.
Okay, how now? Did they come out boy girl, or girl boy, or how did?
I wouldn't know. I was unfortunately induced while I was in a coma, so I wouldn't know. I really haven't asked UT because he was in there. Briefly, I mean, because of my state, he was there to cut the umbilical cord, and that was about it. But for the most part, everybody stayed out of the delivery room. So okay. I'll have to ask. I'll have to inquire because I kind of like to know. I mean, Paul, it was easy. I mean, Lita was first. Sorry, Paul, you're wrong. Lita was first. So she can be right all the time because she's older. Fight me. Fight me. No, Paul was right. He is right. He was seconds. Seconds. If they could have come out at the same time, they probably would have. Thank God they didn't, but yeah, it was Paul by seconds. So
like he had hold of her foot coming out after her, huh?
No, actually, she had his, because he's right. I will finally break down and say, yeah, the age-old argument between them two has finally been settled. Paul, you could cash in your winnings because I know you had bets going.
He is first?
Yeah, he was first, yeah. By mere seconds. And you're right. His foot came out, and here comes a hand. So, yep, he was pulling her along. So, yeah.
And hi, yep. Atticus. And
hey,
Sarah,
Atticus.
Sarah says her favorite one is the one that falls asleep the fastest.
She would. Oh, bless her heart. That's usually Lucien. It's either Lucien or now Jacques falls asleep fast too. I mean, when she's humming, it's very easy to have all 4 of them, and she knows this, and she'll work this. Carmela just has to stroke a couple of them on their head, and they go out. Sarah starts humming, and it's all freaking over. All 4 of them are sacked out. I mean, it's amazing. I love them too.
There you go. All right, well, I'm going to get the show started. And let's go over our match card here. Mm-hmm. So all of them it's all tag teams. I had Correct. To input every damn tag team in the show.
Again, what did she say about not being headaches?
It's okay. It had to get done. So it got done.
There you go.
Which reminds me, I'm going to tell you guys something. Hey, you guys.
I was going to say that. I was waiting for the Goonies somewhere in the chat or something. If you weren't, I was. Okay, go ahead.
So,
I'm a Goonie. Yes, I do. I'm sorry.
As I was saying...
Headache. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, no. This isn't you. This is them. This is all them. Oh. All you guys.
Okay.
Are the headaches.
The Goonies rule. That we do. Okay, go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4 tag teams. 4 of you tag teams.
Mm-hmm.
Have a tag team entrance.
Okay.
Only 4.
Okay.
Here are the ones. Here are the ones. Well, if I could find my freaking mouse. Dark Assassins have a tag team entrance.
I was finna box Paul if he was one of them. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Demon Gods have a tag team entrance.
Okay.
Hell's Nightmare has a tag team entrance.
Okay.
and Texas Pride has a tag team entrance. Those are the only 4 tag teams that have gotten me a tag team entrance. Nobody else.
Oh, Jeff, I'm so sorry. Jeff and Aiden, they do have one. They have given it to me. I haven't got it to you yet. I apologize for them too.
I'm sorry. 5 tag teams have gotten me their tag team entrances. The Chosen have.
Okay. Okay, Jeff, Aiden, breathe. You're okay. You're good. Okay. I do have one for the Death Ride. I'll get it to you after the show, and that will be a Shadow Press and Max Blaylock. And I do have price to pays. So, at Andy and Drum, sit tight. I'll get you your intro. Woo! Breathe. I will get price to pays to you as well.
Out of 17 tag teams, I only have 5 entrances.
You'll have 7 by the end of the show because I have those informations to you. I could take screenshots real quick and then get them to you.
So, guys, if you don't want your tag team to be generic tag team like 3 or whatever it is, it's going to stay that way until I get a tag team entrance.
Chase and
also, only one of you guys had Victory Motion had a tag team finisher, and that's the Chosen.
Mm-hmm.
They're the only ones that have a tag team finisher. Nobody else has a tag team finisher.
Okay.
So if you want a tag team finisher, you better get that to me as well.
Okay.
There we go.
I think I have Dark Assassins, but if not, I'll get with Matt. Matt Storm had that information for me, so
there you go.
And Chase and Michael, don't worry, I'll get yours to her as well. So sit tight, guys. I've got them. It's just I haven't gotten them to Elfie fully yet. That is my bad, not your guys' is a bad. So I will get all the information that I have for you guys to Elfie. If there's a tag finisher that I don't have, I'll reach out to one or both of you, and you can give it to me, and then we'll insert that as well. So I got you guys. It's just I haven't been able to get to her officially with all of this, but rest assured, more tag teams after today will have all that information. So.
She could write it and put it in the spreadsheet without giving it to me.
Mm-hmm. But I can do that, yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't even have to give it to me, guys. She can put it in there herself.
And that's why I said I do apologize. It's my bad because I've had that, but not had a chance to actually insert it anywhere. So rest assured, don't worry.
Just give me.
But she'll need the rest. She'll need the rest of the entrances. So she doesn't know the stage. She doesn't know the apron. She doesn't know the songs. So guess what? Yes, I will have to give it to her. So.
Well, songs don't matter because we don't have.
No, but the rest of that stuff, I'm letting them know the stuff that I won't be able to do in the document sheets, and that's from music on down. I mean, you won't have that from the doc sheet. You'll just have the entrance motion, and then you'll have the tag finisher. That's it. None of the rest you have unless I give it to you. So. And
and I also need to know whether you're cheered or booed.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go over our
do the truffle shuffle. How about the cha-cha slide? I like that better. Me and Rose are going to go dancing out in the aisles. I think you can take care of the show, right? I'll just go out with Hellfire Rose and we'll just dance in the aisles. Huh? Okay, maybe not. She's glaring at me, guys. She's glaring at me and she's picking up her bows. Okay, I'll sit down. I'll be quiet. I'll be good. I'll behave.
You'll wonder why I have headaches.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But carry on with your wayward self. I'll be over here. Quiet.
I'm so glad I have your permission.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. In a snap, nap, or tap match, we've got The Chosen, which is Jeff Matthews and Aiden Nightwalker taking on Dark Assassins, which is Paul Utaker and Killshot Matt Storm. Then we've got the Demon Gods. The Demon Gods, which is Ripper Springhill and Brooklyn Joker, taking on Desolation, which is Killian Utaker and Atticus Black. That is an elimination tag team match. And then we've got, excuse me, in our third match, Hell's Nightmare, which is Nightcrawler and Beast, taking on Bad Intentions, which is Ondeska and Joshua Utaker. And that is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Then, in our fourth match, we've got a fun one. Texas Pride taking on the Last Train Robbers. The Texas Pride is Jake Bagwell and JW Caliber, and the Last Train Robbers is the Chicken Men, D-Train, and Wild Matt Outlaw. And that's a snap, nap, or tap match. I don't know if I sent this to you. If I didn't, I will send it to you. I found a ballet with dancing chickens.
You what?
I found a ballet that has a scene with dancing chickens. I found D-Train's long-lost cousins.
Oh, goodness. That's great shit. That's great stuff right there.
I'll have to send that to you. Oh, wait, yes, no, I sent it to Mord. I sent it to Mord. So you'll have to ask him about the dancing chickens.
Dancing chickens. Okay, I will do so.
Oh, he thought it was hilarious. All right, then our next match is a EXW normal match, which means no countouts, no DQs, no rope breaks, 30-minute timer. Nothing, no other special, nothing else special about it. All right, this is the Steel City Committee, which is Blaze and Jinx McCoy taking on the Legacy, which is Michael and Chase Nightwalker. All right, then we've got Death Ride, which is Max Blaylock and Shadow Press, taking on Price to Pay, which is Andy Price and Drum Monkey.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to be hearing about this one from Shadow Press and Andy and Drum later on. But you know what? Hey, I had to see them. They're absolutely phenomenal as a faction. You get better by, facing your faction. So there you go. Death Ride. Go get this one. I don't care who wins because it's going to be fans for the win on that one because they're both huge teams. And I'm looking at this one and a few others too. But that one was a fun one to put together because I knew exactly who to put together. So you're welcome, boys. As I devilishly grin and giggle, and I knew exactly what I was doing when I put that one together. Go ahead.
All right, then this is a 2 out of 3 Hell in a Cell knockout match.
You're welcome again. I'm sorry.
You put my boys in a 2 out of 3 knockout match.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Death Ride. We got Cowboys from Hell, which is R.A., Redneck Avenger, and P.K., Feeling Kill, taking on Death Ride, which again is Shadow Press and Max Blaylock. In a Hell in a Cell. Yeah.
Oops. I think I double booked.
You double booked Death Ride.
Yeah, I double booked. Yeah, I didn't mean to. Okay, go ahead.
You may have had to double book them because we don't have all of the ranch hands.
That's probably what it was, and I forgot they were up in the... I do apologize, Max and Shadow, but...
We can change it. It's not too late to change it.
Would it mess up the rest of the show card?
No.
If you did, we went out and moved it? Let me see.
No, I'm...
Hold on. Go to the spreadsheet now. Let's bring up the tag teams. Where's the tag team roster at? Hello? I'm on my app for the Googles, and it's not working here. The heck?
All right.
Bring up.
It was bad intentions were booked, right? Yeah.
Okay, let me see. I got them here. Men's tag teams. Oops.
You know who isn't booked?
Put in No Mercy.
Hold on. You know who doesn't have a match? The Matchettes. Rob and Randy.
Put in No Mercy. Mason Nightwalker. And Turmoil.
They're in the next match.
Oh, they are? Okay, then, yeah, put the other guys in then.
Yeah, the other TBD.
The other TBD?
Yeah, the other TBD, yeah.
Okay. Matt Chat TBD? Yeah, go ahead. I didn't see that team up there. My bad.
Oh, you had two TBDs.
Okay. Yeah, that means Rob and Randy, if you're listening, we need a team name for you guys.
Right now, I just put them as Matchette TBD, and then the other one I put AWI TBD.
Yeah, and that is Shocky. If you get with me, if you're listening and listening in, or Nacho or Ivy, if you're listening in, that would be Nacho and your son Steve. So let me have a name for that. I will get with Shocky. I think it should have something Avengers in the name, but get with me and we'll discuss a team for you guys too. Everybody else should have a team name.
Yeah, just those two.
Yeah. And I will get with Turmoil for the entrance package for No Mercy. They were just confirmed within a few days ago, so that's why none of their information is in.
All right, so instead of Redneck Avenger and Phelan Kell taking on Death Ride, they are going to take on father and son duo Rob and Randy Matchett. All right. And then in our main event, we've got team I am calling AWI TBD. Hey, Firestar. If I've missed anybody while we were going through this, I apologize. Hello, how are you doing?
Oh, I know Shadow Press. You know PK and Our Way really, really well.
Hey, Wally.
That would have been an interesting match. You're right, Shadow Press. I'll put that down for a later show. I got to see that one. Just saying.
Yes, I do know you know them probably better. Well, you don't know RA better than I do, but.
Hey, Firestar. I love you, baby girl. Welcome to the show. And Wally, thank you.
Yeah, Shadow Press, I don't think you can claim to know RA better than I do.
You just said know them for 10 plus years, so this is true.
Yeah, but I still doubt he knows him better than I do.
Well, he didn't say better. He just says, I know them. Well, I said better than anyone else. Yeah, I see that line then.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I still got you beat. All right, in our final match, we've got a Hell in a Cell submission match. We've got AWI TBD because they haven't gotten us their name, and they are a member of the faction AWI. It is Super Nacho and his son Steve Cho, Incredible Steve Cho, and they are taking on the tag team No Mercy, which is Mason Nightwalker and Turmoil.
And so help me, Mason. You step foot in that ring with them glasses on, you better after the match start to freaking run, dude, because if your mama don't get to you first, I sure as heck will.
Oh,
let's just put it that way.
After Wednesday, he and I had a sit-down talk about
Did he
safety.
listen to you?
About
Did
safety. About
We did
safety
too.
in the ring.
Okay.
He and I had a sit-down talk with my bow and arrows.
Did he listen? Because he didn't listen to 9-inch heels of Lita's. So, did he listen to you?
He turned white. And the whole time he was, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I won't do it again, ma'am. I promise you, I won't do it again. So we'll see today. So, I told his mama I would take care of it. And so
Lita,
I took care of it.
I applaud you, Lita. She pulled the Elfie card, did she not, huh?
She did. She talked to me and she said, would you please take care of him in those sunglasses? And I said I would, and I did.
Okay. Lita, he lives to see another day, I guess.
I told him, I said, you want to really understand how serious I am about this? Talk to your Uncle Paul and what it means to have me be threatened by me and my bows.
And see, what they're not saying is, guys, Mordred, his granddad, trains him and slaps the back of his head when he steps in the ring with the glasses. And he still brought in... if Mordred would have been at any one of these shows, that would have been done a long time sooner. Because...
Oh, I slapped him on the back of the head when he came out with the glasses on, didn't I?
Okay, yeah. It's funny, Wally, until you absolutely cross Mordred, Lita, myself, and then we just pull the Elfie card, so, yeah. When we're not effective, we pull the Elfie card. Right, Paul? I'm pretty sure he's red-faced back there right now, so let's...
Oh.
Jeff's going, oh my goodness, what did I get myself into?
Paul?
Aiden's just shaking his head at this moment, nodding, going, yes, yep, because he went through the same thing with his glasses. He already knows.
Paul got introduced to the bow and arrow the first time he came to pick up my daughter for a date.
Chase, I don't think so. It's Mason.
I talked to all of the boys. I talked to Chase. I talked to Michael. I talked to Mason. I talked to all of them.
I believe Michael was the only one that actually listened from the get-go.
No, I just brought all of them after I had my little sit down with Mason. I called the other boys in with him, and I said, now, all of you wear glasses out to the ring too. You don't take them off? I said, Mason, what am I going to do? And Mason told them what I was going to do. They all turned white.
Okay,
so I think I got my point across to all of them.
So I'm seeing a brother three-way because they're going to beat up Mason for being the one to bring them into their situation. And Mason was the one that done messed up, and they were, okay, I see where this is going. That makes now a bit of sense when what Michael asked me the other day. Okay.
What did Michael ask you?
He wanted to have a three-way with his two brothers in a match because he was ticked off at one of them. Now it makes sense. Chase said the same thing. He said he was ticked off with one of them. Now it makes sense. They were ticked off at Mason.
Because they all got the Elfie card.
Yeah, you did. Well, you can't see much either, Wally. So you can't hit what you can't see. So.
All right, there is your first poll question. I didn't put who was in each team. Good luck. Figure it out.
You got the wrong name though. The Stark Assassins. Oops. But leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
Nope.
Dark arrows is dark assassins, folks.
Nope.
Okay, never mind.
Nope. I goofed up. I'm gonna fix it.
No, Reaper going with Paul and Killshot for the win. Who you got? Place your bets in the chat. After the show, I still have yet to get it. And that was a good reminder. Thank you very much. Reaper has, Elfie, been so kind as to go through Paul's moveset for me. He has a moveset up in CC.
I'll have to get it after the show. Yeah.
Get it after the show. And you have to have all the DLC packs up through the Wade Barrett and the Bray Wyatt, because some of the moves that he put in there are off of those two as well.
Yeah, I'm up to date on everything.
Okay, so then you're good to go with the moveset. So yeah, anybody in the showrunner that's in this show that has Paul, and I know Reaper and Kelly already, I do believe, have them, but anybody else that has Paul on your show, there's a moveset. You have to have all the DLCs concurrent up to the new Bray Wyatt one, because there are moves from every one of them. And he's up on CC. Get with me or Reaper, because he has the moveset for him. He would know the tags he used, and get the new moveset. All you got to do is copy the moveset onto the current Paul you've got, because nothing else has changed, just the moveset. So Elfie, just the moveset needs to be just copied and pasted over. You don't have to download the new call.
I'm writing this down.
Because, yeah, I did that specifically because, unfortunately, I can't put Paul back up as an uploadable one, because I put it up as CC as non-reloadable, and the call is on PC, and I can't retrieve it from the PC version. My PC's down, so it'll have to be the moveset you get off CC and just copy it to the current call that you got.
Alrighty.
Alright, thank you. I put myself in a big predicament because I like both teams. So yeah, you hate yourself. You hate me, I hate myself, Lita. This is going to be a good one, so.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Reaper. Oh my goodness, come and get it while it's out.
Reaper, okay. Atticus, if you would DM me the hashtags, please. All right, here comes the Chosen, which is that guy and that guy. Real technical. Oh, and the Chosen is made up of Aiden Nightwalker and Jeff Matthews. Yes, I did go there. I said that guy and that guy.
Yeah, and Lita giving you heck for it too. I'm just letting you know.
Bite me, Lita.
She just might.
Hey, I might just enjoy it.
She's been like, you hear that, Lita? There's a match for you. Oh my goodness.
Hey, JW Caliber. And then we've got the Dark Assassins. Now, let's see here. This is Dark Assassins. That's Paul and Hush Woman. I was trying to figure it out.
Well, you asked who is it. I told you.
Maybe it was a rhetorical question.
You didn't say it was rhetorical. Oh, God, I'm feisty. Never mind. I'll be quiet.
No, you don't have to be quiet. Hey.
This is going to be a good match, y'all. I really, really, really do. And like I said, Paul, I do apologize. Your moveset is the old one, but we'll see how this one goes. So,
and I even have them set up correctly according to how you told me to set them up in the tag team.
Yes, I'm very impressed. I'm sorry.
I pay attention to my notes.
I am very feisty today, y'all. You just have to bear with me.
Wait, no, that's wrong.
Wait.
Paul, no.
What?
What? I gotta go back in. Nope. Matt did it. Matt did it.
Yep, nope. Yep, you did.
I had it right. No, I had it right the first time.
Yep.
Go back to
now
my.
You gotta go back. Go back to the
back to my back to my notes.
All you gotta do is flip the casting. That's about it. Yeah. Yeah. Pause the pyro. Matt's like, wait, what? I didn't know I could do that. How did I do that? Paul be like, magical.
Say on dear.
I believe Chef and Aiden came out correctly, though.
You didn't give me a cast order on them.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Gave you a picture that showed the casting.
I don't remember getting a picture that showed the casting.
I took one. Yeah, but Paul needs to do it in the ring, Joker. That's the problem. And Paul was not the one that did it in the ring, so no, Joker, it wasn't right. It was casted wrong.
I goofed up. I admitted it. I goofed up.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can admit when I make a mistake, like once every century. Come on.
Okay.
Or once every hour.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see.
Oh yeah, y'all should have seen her message that I got on Wednesday. Well, let's see, what was the goof up I made on Wednesday? Oh, about Strike being in the War Games. Why was Strike in there? I goofed up.
I did have a screenshot, and I should have sent it to you. I'm recovering it now and sending it to you directly.
For what?
Jeff and Aiden's entrance.
Did I have it right? Or do I need to...
I don't know. That's why I'm going to send it to you. Jeff should be the one casted with the one on top. Hold on a minute. There's two of them. There's one the victory and one... the victory is one way, and then the regular is the other way. That's why I had screenshots for them. Let me see where they go. Let's see. Shoot. Okay, that's the entrance. Hold on a minute.
Okay, well, I'll have to fix it.
Up here's the entrance. Here we go. Because I did say entrance and then victory.
Okay, yeah, I'll just have to get them fixed. Yep. Later.
Yep.
Hey, I'm doing good that I got all of the tag teams in before the show started.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing good to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Every tag team is in, everybody is in as their tag team. So they will come out together, which makes the show a whole lot shorter.
Right.
I didn't have to turn entrances off. We have half the entrances we could have had. That was a vicious clothesline. Let's see. We've got Paul and Aiden in. Only one that hasn't been in the ring is Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're doing good today. And it was a good thing I didn't try to do this last night.
Hmm?
I I looked at it last night. I forgot it was a tag team. Who is that? Killshot's in.
Mm-hmm.
Killshot was tagged in. Oh, and here comes Jeff with a hot tag by Aiden. But yeah, at about like midnight, I sat down. I got finished playing. It's quick tag to Paul. I got finished playing Fortnite, and I was gonna go ahead and work on this. And then when I saw what it all was, and I was like, oh, hell no, I'm not working on this. I'm going to bed.
Right.
I'm like, I would make... Oh, and knocking out Paul, Jeff is the winner. So the chosen are your winners. Lita, that reminds me... I am going to be going in and taking off what's written on yours and Jeff's butts because of the nature of the show and that we're PG. I just wanted you to be here So I just wanted you to know in person what I was doing and why. So, thank you. I appreciate it. There it is. Set my controller down. It wasn't in where I normally set it. All right, there's our first one. The chosen as your winners. Look at that. 67% of you said the Dark Assassins. Just a second about... let me get this poll. Why did it go back? Why did it go all the way over there? I need it right there.
Probably because that was the last match that you
edited.
Adjusted. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll probably do that.
The whole show.
Until that match is done.
All right, we have the Demon Gods taking on
Desolation.
Desolation. All right. Here comes your poll. Okay. I'll have to find somebody to upload it to 2K for me, Lita. But yeah, that'll be fine. I don't mind putting your tag logo on your butts.
You don't have the 2K uploader?
Oh, I do. Oh, I do, but it doesn't work for me.
What's going on with it?
I have no idea. It won't let me log in.
Like log in, like the password's missing or something?
Oh no, I put the correct password in. It just doesn't like me. Hey, okay, welcome, Jen.
Lita, I have that logo, but I don't like putting images on custom creations that I actually have personally made. So we'll see what we can do for you.
Yeah, JW, I don't know why it worked for a little while. Now it doesn't work. Oops, I guess it would help if I pushed the buttons, wouldn't it? We'll get to the matches faster, wouldn't we? By the way, men, gentlemen, I have been telling the ladies this. So I'm going to tell you guys this. If you have had info cards in the past and you want your info card updated, you need to get me your info ASAP. If you're new to the company, for example, Jeff Matthews is new to the company. I need whatever you want me to put on your info card. I need that ASAP. If your hometown is different than what's on your call in the PlayStation, I need your hometown. Otherwise, I just need what you want read about you, like your family, any pertinent information. I don't want anything from any other companies. All right, our first tag team out is the partnership between Brooklyn Joker and Ripper Springhill, and they are the Demon Gods. Okay, Lita, that'll work. But gentlemen, I was just using Jeff as an example because he's new. All right, and our second tag team is the partnership between Desolation, where are you? Killian Utaker and Atticus Black, and together they make the team Desolation. But whatever, here I'll give you an example, gentlemen, of a info card. Hailing from the outer circles of hell, she stands at 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighs in at 141 pounds. She is an EXW GM, the wife of Mr. Utaker, mom of twins Paul and Angelita, Killian and Kasara, and she is the mom of brand new quadruplets, Lucian, Angela, Celeste, and Jacques. I did pretty good there. The mother-in-law of Crusher Utaker, the grandmother of twins Michael Chase, and triplets Angelina, Karma, and Mason Nightwalker. She lives by the motto, stand tall, fight till you fall, respect all till disrespected. She is a proud member of the faction Eternity. She is called Feisty Tiny Taker. She is a former Monday Evolution champion. She is Mrs. Utaker, aka Tiny. So there's an example of info card. So get me what you want read. That one right there, that would have to be pared down now that she has 4 more children to name. I would have to look at where I could edit that down because it would be a little long.
Mm-hmm. No. JW. Absolutely not. And there's reasons why the middle name would not have been Late Chance.
Yeah, no.
Though I do love him because he is the father of my 5 grandchildren. No. I love him, but not.
You don't love him that much.
And there's meanings behind each of the names. If you missed the beginning of the show, watch the replay. I did name all 4 of the names and the meanings behind their names. So, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a reason why Lucian's middle name is not Late Chance.
And there's a reason why she doesn't give the reason why, but if you know the family well enough, there's a reason why Jacques is Jacques.
Yep, Jacques Matthew.
Jacques.
Jacques Matthew Desir.
Yes, the info card stuff, please DM it to me on Skype. If you don't have Skype, you got Twitter, DM it to me on Twitter. Send it in a DM. Don't put it in the main chats. It could get lost in the main chats. So that's why I do want it on a DM, please. So far this has been a great match. Now this is a elimination tag match. And so
and these two tag teams are not unfamiliar with each other. I mean, they have faced across the worldwide. So they are not unfamiliar with each other. And given the type of match, they have not had this many type of matches together. So I knew instantly these were the two I wanted to put together and in this type of match. So we'll see.
Joker, I won't change anybody's anything unless they tell me to. You telling me to change it?
Yeah, he did earlier up in the chat, Elfie. He said please change his jacket and tie to purple to match his partners. So yes, he did. You just missed it, that's all.
Okay.
And Reaper, it was a pleasure. Once I found that out, it was a absolute pleasure. So. And I believe Celeste is Andromeda's middle name. Am I not correct, Reaper? Right? Yes? So yeah.
Change Rippers. Do you want it the vest and tie or the jacket?
No, it's Joker's that you need to change. Oh yeah, it says Ripper's jacket and tie to purple.
Right. Is it the jacket or the vest or?
I think it's the jacket because he's got the vest on.
Is it just the jacket, or is it the vest too?
And I will look, Joker, on my inventory. If that is not done, I will switch it to for you, so you don't even have to ask. I'll immediately do it for you. Just remind me in my DMs in Skype to do so, and I'll do that after the show too. Promises.
Okay, now I see. Okay, it's just the tie and jacket. To purple.
Now it's your color purple, correct, Joker?
Color.
Okay, yeah, Ripper confirmed. The jacket, get rid of the green on it. So purple, correct, Ripper, then?
Replace.
What Joker's were saying?
Alright, I've got that note. I've got that in my to-do list. So, I mean, we're going to have I had quite a to-do list from like Monday. Now I'm going to have a to-do list from today. All right, no eliminations so far.
And I have expected this. I would not be surprised if there is not an elimination and or a definitive winner by timeout. That's how these guys I've seen roll. And yep.
All right, here's a pin attempt on Atticus. Broken up by Who's his partner?
Killian.
Killian. Thank you. My mind went blank.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I
Thank you.
got
Thank
your
you.
back.
Thank you.
I got your back.
I have a funny, talking in sleep story. Papa Elf was talking in his sleep. He's not a sleep talker normally, but one night he was talking in his sleep and he was, thank you, 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 just over and over, and it just thank you, 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 thank you.
It's funny. It's just too funny.
Oh yeah. That's not as funny as an uncle of mine had a mustache, and he was rubbing his mustache in his sleep going, I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty.
I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty, witty, and wise.
I wasn't saying, he was just rubbing his mustache going, I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty.
Yes, Atticus, I would say you do. You're right there. Why don't you tag? I mean... No, you'd rather pick up a sledgehammer, wouldn't you, Atticus?
Yeah. We got a ladder, a sledgehammer, a bat. Oh, here's a pin. And broken up by Ripper's in. That was broken up by, that guy
Joker.
with that hair. Yeah, him. Joker. It's funnier when I say, him.
Yeah, that one.
All right, Killian tagged in, and he picks up the bat and starts using it on Ripper.
Hey, Atticus, you do know how to say tag. Sorry, Ripper's gonna get me after this.
Ripper tags back in Joker. Here comes Killian. And there goes we're playing in and out the ring. Round and around the ring we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Atticus.
I'm not sure. Because that's not smiley face.
So Ripper and Killian are fighting outside the ring. Killian's the only one that's a legal person. Joker's standing in the ring. All right, pin attempt. So I've come to the conclusion. It doesn't matter.
It just looks like a smiley face.
Oh, what a drop kick there.
Oh, dear goodness, Reaper. Stop. It does. It does look like a smile face. Oh, my goodness. Some things you can never unsee. I'll never see that tattoo again in my life. Like the same.
Good strategy there, punching Ripper in the Ripper, but it didn't phase him much. It takes more than that to take Ripper down. Yeah, that tattoo on his back looks like a smiley face. Oh, sledgehammer time! Do 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 do.
Do you have a tag finisher for the Desolation?
I have one tag finisher. Just one.
And that was for the Chosen?
Mm-hmm. Up, there it is. There's the... Atticus eliminated by... No, not Atticus. Atticus
Joker.
eliminated Joker.
Mm-hmm. Atticus, you remember the team finisher? Send it to me in DMs, please.
It's just one of us.
for like you and Killian. I should maybe go up and look because I think you told me at one point, but just in case, send it to me again. Thank you.
Ripper, a man possessed there.
Yeah.
Literally, he's probably a man possessed.
Huh?
At all times. I mean, that would not surprise me.
Send
Okay,
it to
just
Alfie in
send
your
us.
DMs. Yep.
Or you could send it to Tiny, you know.
Yep. Either one of us.
One of us will get it written down.
Uh-huh.
I'll get it put in the system, you know, before sometime. Oh, by the way, da 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 da. Where are you? I see you. I don't see you there, but I see you here. Everything site-wide on Redbubble, up to 40% off with the code You Deserve It. I'll put that right there in chat. Oh, Atticus tapped out to Ripper.
All right, Killian, son, you know what to do. That's not it.
So, if you want to put your link to your Redbubble store in the chat, Tiny, please do so. I keep telling them where to find. They can find your link in the main Skype chat. They have to scroll up to find it, but it's there. I need you to give me. I need you to. Would you send me your link in Skype so that I could put it there for Redbubble?
Yeah, sure. I can do
for
that.
the Nightbot to send out as well.
Yeah, sure. Hold on.
You know, Ripper had a store. I would send his out too, but as far as I know, he doesn't have a store.
No, but there are in my store, Ripper.
Have you made his Ripper's GM?
Yes, I sent it to you.
Okay, I need to get that uploaded. I couldn't remember if you had or not.
Yep.
You know, Susie Brain.
Okay. Trying to.
Lita said she has it. She's getting it for you. All right, we're down to the final two. It's Ripper and Killian. And Killian's trying to Ripper his arm off. Or Ripper's trying to kill him. Oh, come on. That was funny.
Thank you, Reaper. I appreciate that. Thank you.
She'll get it added to the spreadsheet so I can get it added to the system. And matter of fact, right there's my Redbubble link.
Killian, come on, son, come on. Get your head out your butt.
And the crowd is loving this tag team wrestling.
I mean, it is.
I love some good tag team wrestling.
Yeah, me too. I always have. That and hardcore matches.
I fell in love with tag team wrestling watching the Von Erichs wrestle the Freebirds.
Yep.
Back in WCCW days.
Yep. My tag team started with them as well as the Road Warriors when they were wrestling in WCCW for a time. Yep. That's my first tag teams. And then when I went, then I started watching WWF. Then now it's WWE with my grandfather, step-grandfather. It was the Hart Foundation were my tag teams. So it was the Von Erichs. And then the Four Horsemen, of course, who hasn't?
And the Desolation gets the win.
Well done, son. And Atticus should be very proud of his student for that one, because it's usually Killian being eliminated first and Atticus pulling it out. But this time, Killian stepped up to the plate and got the job done. I mean, yeah, JW, the amount of tag teams I watched back in the day that were, I mean, you got the Midnight Express, you've got the Midnight Rockers, you've got the Rock and Roll Express, you've got, you know, you name it, I watched it. I mean,
all right.
All right, Joshua and Anska, get it done, guys. Yeah, Hardys, Dudley Boys, yup. Yep.
All right, we've got Hell's Nightmare taking on Bad Intention.
Yes, intentions. Yes.
Bad Intentions,
yes.
yep.
Yes. So.
All right, your poll is up, and here comes your match here in just a few moments. But yeah, no, I fell in love with tag team wrestling watching the Von Erichs and the Freebirds. I mean, you can't get much better than watching those guys right there. I mean, that was some of the purest, greatest tag team wrestling right there.
Yeah. And hardcore, I mean, if you don't put Terry Funk and Sabu in there, I don't know what's wrong with you. Truthfully, and Sandman, if you don't put them three in together, I really don't know.
Did you hear my story about the Funks?
Mm-mm.
All right, here comes our first tag team. You've got on the left Beast and on the right Nightcrawler, and together they make up Hell's Nightmare. Yo, yo, yo!
Hey,
it's Blazed Radio. It's your boy, Blaze McCoy.
You're just in time. You got a match coming up. With your boy. You're gonna stick with us, right? Right? Yes. Yes, you are.
Papa Elf is not a sleep talker. He did not normally talk in his sleep, but there was that one night. Thank you.
I don't know what's more worrisome. Are they saying thank you? But
or what he was saying thank you about.
And what he was saying and why. Are they all those? What, where, how,
who,
and
what,
when?
where am I?
Right?
All right, and their opponents, you've got on the left Onduska and Onska, and on the right you have him,
Joshua Utaker.
My brain.
I got you, Elfie. I got you.
And together they make up Bad Intentions.
Yep.
But no, so my funk story is, back in the day, they wrestled. They had this little indie wrestling company in Amarillo. That's where they're from. Oh, did you see the ref get thrown? Oh, that's awesome! He just got taken out with that suplex. That suplex.
Anska! Anska! What have I told you,
Oh,
boy?
I love it.
Joshua's like loving the heck out of this.
That's
He's
my
just keeping on running.
that's my grandson. Yes, way to go.
Anska,
That's
like, you're in my way, dude.
he was in the way. And he moved him out of the way.
He'd be like, Carmela, we don't need you today, Flip. It's a wonder that the ref's still standing after that.
That was awesome. But so
Hi, Andy. Welcome.
hey, how you doing, Andy?
And you wonder why they're called bad intentions. There you go. There you go.
But so father-in-law, Gallery of Nuts' dad, worked for one of the television stations, and they aired the wrestling shows. And so one day, Dory and Terry came up and stood on either side of the father-in-law. Now, the father-in-law is not a very tall man. He wasn't a big old guy, or not an imposing figure of a man. And they asked him, said, "Would you like to see a fight between us?" And so the father-in-law kind of went, "Well, I guess so." And so with him sandwiched between them, they started fighting over him.
Oh.
So he got to see a fight between them. They did stuff like that all the time.
I've been told that.
Well, yep, you can believe it. But yeah, that's my one and only funk story, is that. Carmela cheers when the ref got slammed, spilling her drink on Ripper's chair.
I bet she was really excited. It was like, hey, somebody else knows how to take care of refs. Woo-woo!
Yep, your nephew has been, well, he's been training like the rest of the family, Carmela. Have you been training him, Carmela? All right, pin a tip by Anska. But yeah, that's... Oh, the shovel came out and then got dropped.
Oh, that
There's
would have been
stairs
somebody
everywhere.
I would have loved to have met as New Jack. He's another one I would lump in with Sandman and Sabu and Funk.
Oh, no, didn't use them. Just picked them up and dropped them. Now he's picking them up again.
Well, that's good to hear, Andy. Been worried about all you guys that have been down and sick under the weather lately. I have been too, in and out, so I feel for you guys. This weather's been nasty.
We had a submission on the right, a pin here on the left. That was a 2 count. And what is
Neither
that?
of them.
Well, glad you're feeling better, Andy.
Oh, Joshua just threw him into the ref. That poor ref better get out of the way on my cheesy feet. It's like, didn't the body slam, teach you anything?
No.
I mean, this is true. She did. So it is not expected. Not surprising that Joshua would use whoever he used against the ref as a weapon. That was very expected. You're right. This is true.
So, not long before moving up here to Wisconsin, Gallery of Nuts and I went to an indie show down in Oklahoma. Scott Steiner was there. Chavo Guerrero. I know how to say it. It just wasn't coming out.
Right.
Were there, and they were sharing two tables with all their merch, and Steiner was first, and then Chavo was second, and all I wanted to do was just snap and just get a nice picture of Scott Steiner, just to have a picture. Hey, look, he was here. And I had already taken a couple of pictures of him. They weren't great, but I'd taken a couple of pictures of him without him seeing me do it, of Scott on my phone. And I asked him, I said, can I take a picture of you? Pictures are $20. And then he turned his head away from me. I mean, he was a real a-hole. And then I turned and I look at Chavo, and Chavo's over there hamming it up for me, giving me the best poses so I could take pictures of him to make up for Steiner being such an a-hole. I thought that was so nice. I thought that was so neat. It's so nice of him.
Yep. Well, and kind of mirrors the story that I had with that Dudley, and I'm not speaking of Devon. The other Dudley, his partner, he was worse than that.
I've heard he's horrible.
Because of that, I was able to talk to Jay Lethal before he made it to AEW. I was able to meet Dalton Castle before he went to AEW and made over with me and his boys. And one of his boys currently was there at the same time that year. And when I responded in a defense to Dalton Castle on Twitter, he actually DM'd me privately, followed me and DM'd me and said, I remember that. And he goes, I remember we doing that with somebody. And we talked to their son, who was also coming up in the wrestling business. And I says, yeah, that was me. And he instantly followed me. So they do remember. They might not remember faces, they might remember names, but they do remember pivotal events.
They remember situations.
Yes, and I met Cody Rhodes in between the time that he was he had left WWE and he was going through the indies. He was debuting in ROH at that time that night on a TV show. It was the 2 TV show tapings and the main pay-per-view of ROW and New Japan of When Worlds Collide. And he was Cody was going to debut on one of the TV shows that we were also taping that night. So because that other Dudley was a complete butthole, I was able to meet class acts, and I will defend them all.
We've got blood. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just reading what Cooper said.
And Hell's Nightmare gets the win. Nightcrawler pinned. I'm trying to see who that is. Pinned Joshua.
My son. Okay, we're gonna have to talk. But yeah, it was a good 30-minute conversation with Cody, and if you talk to anybody, even some of the wrestlers, and they will say he is a class act, he's down to earth, and he takes his time for his fans, they are dead on, spot on. He didn't have to do that for free. He did so. He took my ticket that I bought that other Dudley for, and he used it. He says, nope, you give that money. You already spent that money. I will do the meet and greet. I will do the pictures. You just have your son here, take the pictures. And then he even sat with my son and gave him some tips and tricks for the business and what to do and what to not do and to look for. I mean, he didn't have to do that. But because one butthole, there was all that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that about him from lots of people.
Oh, and if I see him in public, if I ever do get a meet and greet and I can see him in public, I will double flip him the bird. Because I was that truly miffed because, you know, Max bought the ticket for me, bought a premium ticket for the meet and greet because the meet and greet and pictures were expensive.
Yeah.
So I
They
got
aren't.
two
They
free.
aren't cheap.
No, they aren't. And because he was a complete butthole to two of us, I know the person that was in front of me got a tag team and Christopher Daniels and Jay Lethal because of that. Because there was two people left, me and him. He could have taken us. There was no reason. He got Jay Lethal and Christopher Daniels was just leaving and he got him. I got the two I wanted. I got to talk to Jay Lethal, but then I got the meet and greet with Dalton and the meet and greet with Cody, and they were both free. They did not take my money because of that. Or Max's money, I should say.
I saw Cody Rhodes after he did the fire match down in Dallas.
Okay.
Saw Christopher Daniels.
Well, yeah.
But Cody Rhodes was there too, wasn't he?
No, Cody was the man.
Oh, Christopher Daniels had the match with Cody Rhodes down in Dallas, with the tables on fire, and Christopher Daniels had second-degree burns on his back, and he still came up the next night to Oklahoma City and fought a good 15-minute match with second-degree burns on his back.
Are they wrestlers, Reaper, or are they just backstages? If they're wrestlers, that will be a promo, and that will be a wrestling match. I will be in the other room for. That will be a bathroom break and a concession stand going. I will not give him my time. Poor Devon, but I will not give that team a time of day. I'm sorry. I'm that miffed.
But I've met Jay Lethal when he was with TNA. I have pictures with him.
He is so funny. He is.
He's very sweet.
Yes.
And and met his tag team partner, Consequences Creed, who is now with WWE as Xavier Woods. Yep. All right.
Yep.
Your poll question is up. And here comes your match.
Yeah, no. I love you, Devon, but your partner can
take a long walk off a short pier.
Go to the underworld, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, there would be Legends contracts, and so wrestlers, yeah, they would be, but on limited basis, kind of like Edge was, Lita was, I think Trish is too as well. Rey Mysterio is as well. Limited, I'm sorry.
Although Rey wrestles lots. I love Rey, and it's gonna be sad when Rey retires. All right, this is a snap, nap, or tap match between Texas Pride and the Last Train Robbers. Here is Texas Pride. On the left is J.W. Caliper. On the right is Jake Bagwell. Chemical warfare.
The night that I met Cody and Dalton, the Briscoes were on not only the pay-per-view, but they were also going to be one of the shows that was taping as well. I missed out by minutes. I'm talking minutes to meet both Briscoe brothers. It upset, I think, Max more than myself, because Max was really into the Briscoes. And we had just finished with Cody. There was a few minutes left. We were heading our way, and we got in line, and the usher cut the line 2 people in front of me. So I was so upset, because I loved the Briscoes back then. That was the ROH show. So, yeah, that was way back. So, Jeff!
Hey, Jeff. Welcome back, Wally. And
Replay, Jeff. Replay. Your match was on earlier. You and Aiden debuted as a team, The Chosen. Go check it
and
out.
reunited, and it feels so good.
So good.
You've got your elite men's Fury world champion. Wow, Matt Outlaw getting back together with his tag team partner, the Chicken Man, D-Train. And together they make up the last train robbers.
I'm sorry, you guys. Matt, D, I saw you guys not in a team, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You guys, it just is not right with you guys not teaming together. It's not. So this is my GM team making. I had to put you guys together. I just had to. Had to have my last train robbers. Love you guys, so it was out of respect that I did so without asking your permissions. I do apologize.
Yeah, but I still trump everybody that I found D-Train's long lost cousins.
yeah. I'll have to check that video out.
You're going to have to check that video out. If anybody wants the video, you'll have to contact me so you can see D-Train's long lost cousins. I found them. Yep. They were quite impressive, I must say. All right, so you've got Matt going to tag in the Chicken Man, and they are fighting with he's fighting with JW. Oh, look at the two out there canoodling.
I see that.
Actually, they're not really canoodling. They're just cuddling. Oh, D-Train goes after Jake, brings him into the ring.
Well, I mean, that's
attacking him with the sledgehammer while JW was busy getting the stairs.
Rearranging the furniture, it seems.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
And I know Matt, he's just sitting there chuckling, going, some things never change.
I mean, it's like, what did Jake do to piss off D-Train? It doesn't
maybe the better question is, what didn't Jake not piss him off about? That would be a smaller answer.
Oh, wait, is it the other way around? Is that Jake in the ring? Oh, I'm sorry, he brought JW. I had it backwards. JW was brought into the ring and D-Train was beating on him while Jake piddle-paddled around rearranging the furniture. Sorry, JW. Here he goes again. He's going back after JW again. Brings him back in the... Jake wrestles...
got the brownish hair.
Yeah, JW wrestles with the shirt on. Jake doesn't. And
so JW is now in the ring.
No, Jake's in the ring.
Well, now he wasn't. Now Jake is now. Yeah.
Jake is in the ring now.
Well, I mean, JW had been for a few minutes and then rolled out.
Because he's the one in the shirt. Jake doesn't have a shirt on. He should, but he doesn't.
No, Wally. Actually, the Nightwalkers Mordred Nightwalker has that family tree, and it's not even a tree; it's a forest. So
the Utaker's tree
I've got trees. Mordred has forests.
Your tree is just a big tree. Oh, and that's it. JW never legally saw the ring. I said legally. He saw the ring, just never legally. But D-Train knocked Jake out. The last train robbers are your winners. That's okay, Dee. Winner, winner, steak dinner. I
Yep.
know. That was a short match.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
For a tag match, yeah.
That's the shortest match we've had.
I mean, the last train robbers aren't paid by the hour, and D-Train and Matt know how to get it done.
But poor JW. I mean, I'm sorry, JW. Your partner really let you down. He was letting you get beat while he kept rearranging the furniture. He did that twice. You should be having words with your partner. I mean, seriously, you need to have some serious words with your partner. I mean, he doesn't even show up to your show, you guys' show.
Wally is echoing Lita at this point. Lita goes, "Sorry, Blaze, go my sons. Wally, the Nightwalkers for the win. Sorry, Blaze." Go Legacy. I'm sorry, Blaze.
I'm contractually obligated to cheer for
Nobody.
one. Oh, I had to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Still City Committee and the
See,
Legacy.
Joker gets it. Joker gets it.
Never bet against a Nightwalker. Yep. Hey, I'm not betting against. I'm not hating on you, Blaze. I said I was contractually obligated to cheer for nobody. Unless your name is Nobody, then I'm not cheering for you. I'm not cheering for them.
Oh, Blaze. I mean, that is what he wrote.
Never bet for a Nightwalker.
That's not what he meant, but that is what he wrote. Blaze in his literal sense self, you know.
He forgot the
Your middle
ST.
name is your middle name is Nobody, apparently. All right, Blaze. Love you too, my man. Now go out there and get your butt kicked. Chase, hear that? Michael, you get Jake's. Chase, you got Blaze, and go.
And remember, take them
No
damn
glasses.
sunglasses off.
Them two are pretty good about it. It was Mason that was adamantly opposed to it.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm reminding them,
No,
you know,
they're not. Yeah.
take them damn sunglasses off.
I think everybody, and not just my grandsons, are now aware of their glasses being taken off because they don't want to mess with your arrows.
Blaze, you take them sunglasses off too.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, I watched Chase fight with the glasses on just because. Oh no! Jeff! Oh.
Gets a pie, throws it at Blaze, runs fast.
Well, I mean, you got pie on them, so you might want to take them off now. Oh, God. I can't believe yes, I can believe I saw Jeff do that. I can. I really can.
Hi, baby. Hi.
That is not very surprising.
Here's my boy. How you like her? Mm-hmm. I had Eden up here kissing on me earlier. Yeah, you gonna give me a kiss? No kisses for Mom? I bet if you knew who was talking to me, I'd get kisses. Yeah, if you heard her, you would give me kisses.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would. He was my buddy when he wasn't sleeping with you.
Well, he could have slept with you, but 5 minutes later he'd be wanting me.
I mean, this is true. I mean, as it was, he was chair hopping.
Now, Bria slept with you, didn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's a snuggler.
Oh my goodness, you are
Oh,
not
so
kidding.
far so good. No glasses.
Yay! They listened.
Get the glasses, Wally. Get the glasses.
Oh, Wally's going Braves over the Pirates. It's fighting words.
Yeah. Oh,
whoever's facing the Pittsburgh Steelers this week, win. Sorry, Blaze. Had to.
So Blaze, at some point during hockey season, maybe this year.
Yes.
Not. This coming season. I hope that Gallery of Nuts and I get to come to Pittsburgh to watch the Penguins play. That's one of the things I've always wanted to do, was to go to Pittsburgh and watch the Penguins play at home.
I'll just go to a Pittsburgh Steelers game when the Bills play the Pittsburgh and root Bills on the Pittsburgh sideline. Dressed in Bills gear just because I'm the Bills Mafia, just like that. And then go to Blaze and meet Blaze in my Bills gear.
Well, see, I wouldn't be out of place because I'm a Pittsburgh Penguins fan.
I'm not out of place either because there's Bill fans all over the place, even in Pittsburgh. I've heard the Pittsburgh Zoo is fabulous for them penguins. They have more penguins, I think, than Brookfield Zoo and Henry Dorley here in Nebraska. He is correct. They do have a fabulous penguins. Because of the Pittsburgh Penguins, but they do have a extensive penguins.
Oh, he broke the hockey stick on Jinx. And Jinx then took him down. But yeah, that has always been one of my things I've wanted to do, is I wanted to see the Penguins play at home. It just, it's always more fun to see your team play at home.
I was blessed to see the Chicago Bulls play when Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan were still on the team, but I unfortunately have not seen my Blackhawks play at home. I have seen their Stanley Cup parades. I've seen them in person through that, but never have gone to a hockey game. And I want to before Taves ends his career in Chicago, because he is my dude. But I've never seen a Blackhawks game, and I want to so bad.
Well, if we move, you'll have to come see me, and we'll go watch them.
Yep.
I love hockey.
Oh, me too.
Not as much as I love soccer.
Yeah.
But I love hockey.
Yep. Football. It goes football, hockey, basketball, baseball for me, in that order. So yeah.
Soccer, hockey. Mm-hmm. Everything else can go fly a kite. Baseball and golf are right there at the bottom, and tennis. Even though my granddaddy and my daddy loved tennis, no, about as boring as watching paint dry.
My dad loved baseball.
Oh, Blaze is in now.
Cubs. He was a Cubs diehard fan. Now my grandfather would sit and watch golf.
Oh.
I don't even know.
My granddad watched tennis.
Baseball, and golf for his. I'm like,
My granddad was a big tennis player. He played tennis and was phenomenal. A phenomenal tennis player. And he watched tennis. And that is like the absolute most boring thing besides golf.
Yep.
And baseball. It's the boringest thing ever. Yeah. I mean, I would rather watch paint dry than watch tennis. Well, unless John McEnroe was playing. And then it's like, when's he going to explode? That kind of dates me, but yeah.
I've heard the Portland Zoo is fabulous. I just want to see the Henry Dorley one here in Nebraska because it is the largest Midwest zoo.
San Diego Zoo. That is a phenomenal zoo.
And they transfer animals to other zoos across the country. I do know Henry Dorley and Brookfield Zoo did quite extensively. Brookfield Zoo did Henry Dorley and here in Nebraska and the Cincinnati Zoo for their animals. So yeah, I want to see the Henry Dorley Zoo bad.
But San Diego Zoo is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I've been there twice.
Huh.
Yeah, I've been there twice. And of course I got to see the pandas. I love the Oklahoma City Zoo. That's a good zoo. The Oklahoma trails are incredible.
Michael, turn around. Michael.
He had to deal with Jinx, so he could deal with Blaze.
Running in place. He was doing nothing but running in place. No, Michael, we do not do this.
Grandma,
what?
I had to get my steps in.
Treadmill's off the gym for that.
Been a great match.
Yeah, it has.
Now, you want to go talk about penguins and zoos. The Edinburgh Zoo in Scotland. Oh, and Jinx tagged back in. The Edinburgh Zoo in Scotland. Late spring to early fall. Best time to go see it. In the afternoons, the penguins line up on their own. Whoever wants to do that, do it that day. And they line up in order from species. The different types of penguins. I don't remember if they have emperor, which is the biggest ones, or if they just have kings. But they line up. The kings line up first, and then they go by their different types of penguins, and they line up with their different types, and they go on a parade.
Penguin parade. That's great.
It is. It's a penguin parade. But only the ones that want to go that day go on the parade. They don't make them go.
That's funny.
And they start about 30 minutes before the parade. They start lining themselves up.
That's funny. I like it.
And it is the cutest thing. I've seen it once. We had it on video, but the video camera got stolen with that tape in it, with all the tapes. So we don't have it on tape anymore.
Aww.
Yeah, that really made me sad. The tape of the videos of all my grandparents makes it even sadder. But with video of my niece, who's now in her 30s, with my grandparents. With the three grandparents, her three great grandparents that she had any interactions with on there. And it's all gone, and it'll never be replaced, That will never be replaced. But yeah, that was the Edinburgh Zoo in Scotland. If you ever go to Scotland in the late spring, summer, early fall, you want to go to the Edinburgh Zoo and see the penguin parade. It's in the afternoon. It's like about 2:00 in the afternoon. But yeah, that's awesome. Oh, Blaze showing he's still got it for an old man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, is that Chase in the ring?
What pants do you have on?
Silver.
Michael,
okay. Chase is the red and black?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, Chase just got tagged in. But yeah, there's a little zoo up in Green Bay that has penguins.
Mm-hmm. I know Brookfield Zoo has penguins as well, but I've been told by Mordrin that Henry Dorley has a little bit more of them than Brookfield Zoo.
Oh.
That I remember recounting the length of it. He says, no, it's a little bigger than Brookfield Zoo. So I'm kind of curious to go see them too.
Yeah, the ones up here are African penguins.
Mm.
So they can deal well with the summers and the winters both. Oh, excuse me. My hiccups here. Oh, pin attempt. Oh, Blaze. Oh, broken up by Michael. Oh, I got the hiccups. Oh, Jinx tagged back in. Boy, Jinx spent a lot of time at the tattoo parlor lately. He got all tattooed up, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, folks. I have my own share of tattoos, but boy, Jinx really got tattooed up.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't sit and let somebody tattoo my face. No. Mm-mm. All right, Michael, let's see. Yeah, Michael's back in, Jinx in. Michael in control. I'm not in control. I never have control.
I was about to say,
even when I'm alone in the booth, I don't have control. Then somebody got broken open. I think that was what's his name over there with all the tattoos? Jinx. Yeah, I think Jinx got busted open. No, African penguins. That's what they're called. They're called African penguins. There is not a penguin called Madagascar penguins. They're called African penguins. They may come from Madagascar, but their actual name is African penguins. Did you know there is a penguin called the jackass penguin? That is really what their name is. There's a yellow-eyed penguin, a chinstrap penguin, emperor, king, rock. I love the rock penguin with their the feathers sticking out the side of their head. But
ouch.
I do know my penguins, I've only been collecting and studying them since I was 12. Oh, Chase breaking up the pin.
The Jinx had a chance to get that one, but he chose not to stop him, so I don't know. He had a chance to stop
Chance, no.
the breakup, but chance spun, yeah, I know.
There you go, Ripper.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I think Mike Tyson's just, yeah, no. It makes him, Mike Tyson's tattoo makes him look just ridiculous. Personally, is what I think.
Well, boys, get this done. Gentlemen, stay safe in the rest of your matches. I am going to bow out because in character, babies are calling me. Out of character, dinner's calling me. So I'm going
What's
to
for
have
dinner?
2 bows. Hamburger helper.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
With this weather and with the air quality alerts lately, I have not been going outside for the last 2 weeks because when I do, I am one of those very sensitive to smoke and pollen in general, and with the wildfires in Canada now bringing smoke into Nebraska, it's been very, very difficult respiratorily for me, so I do things easy.
How do you think we feel up here, right here by the border?
I am so glad that me and Max, out of character, have moved out of Illinois because we were not very far from the Wisconsin border, which then is not very far from the Canadian border. So yeah, they've been hit very hard too. So
yeah,
but, yeah.
The haze that we've had in the air all summer.
Oh, you can see it. You can see it. It's that bad down here. You can see the haze. It's just, and to step out in it, even for like 2 or 3 minutes, yeah, it's been very rough. So I haven't been going out lately or doing much outside. I want to
only
so
what
bad,
you have to.
Only what I have to, and that's very rare because thankfully Mord has been keeping me in the house because he knows how I am with pollution and pollen and smoking in general. So he knows that this is not very good. So later, guys.
And Legacy gets the win.
See, I'm glad I stalled so I could see that. Very well done, boys. Very well done. But y'all have a nice, safe show. Great show, Elfie. Carry on. And
thank you for your permission.
I'll be watching the replay for anything I miss and anything said in chats that could make matches. Men, get me your matches. You know what to do. You've been good about it. Just voice in the chat and I'll see it. So I'm watching chats, even live chats. So I will bid you all adieu and have a great evening, you guys.
All right. Bye, Tiny.
Bye.
All right. So our next match is another. Let's see. Hold on. I'm looking. An EXW normal tag team match. No countouts, no DQs, no rope breaks, 30-minute timer, all that. Okay. So we've got Death Ride taking on, let's see, who is this one? Price to Pay. All right. So we've got Max Blaylock and Shadow Press is Death Ride, and Price to Pay is Drum Monkey and Andy Price. Hello, little one. You come. Oh. Well, looky there. I'm getting eating kisses. Yeah, thank you for the kisses, little one. Three. All tags. Gallery and Nuts was talking to me. All right. At least they're all set up as tag teams, and they're all coming out together as tag teams, so half as many entrances. Okay. All right, here is Max Blaylock on the right and Shadow Press on the left, and this is your tag team, Death Ride. What? On your right is I just went blank on the name. Andy Price, and on your left is Drum Monkey, and together they make up the tag team, Price to Pay. Okay, say that fast enough and it sounds like you're saying to pay. You know, like the hairy rug you put on your head, the men wear on their heads. Oh, you guys are going to be teased about that. Oh, looky there. Already a tag to Drum Monkey made. Shadow Press is down on the mat. Oh, now he's back up. Ooh, good combination there. Got him in the Death Ride corner and a tag to Max made. Here we go, double team. Oh, working the shoulder there. Oh, look at that! Look at that fall away slam. Oh, but Drum fighting his way back. It's him. It's him. It's just R.O.B. Oh, hey, hey. I don't have any info card ready. Hey, it's me. It's just R.O.B. Oh, hey, hey. Oh, hey. I don't have any info card ready. Hey. That you don't, Rob. That you don't. You're in the next to last match, Rob, which will be the next match. You and Shadow Press. Shame on you. We're going to have to change that taunt, Shadow Press. All right, Max has been tagged back in. Andy is in. Oh, hot tag from Max to Shadow Press. So it's Shadow Press and Andy in the ring. Pin and a 1 count. Oh, Max teed up, ready to go with that chair, and he uses it again and again and again and again and again. All right, Drum Monkey tagged in. Max Blaylock and Drum Monkey, the legal competitors. All right, pin attempt and a 1 count. Oh, Drum standing on the hand, works on, then takes out the arm. Now working on the hand. And again, doing the same thing. Pin attempt by Drum, broken up by Shadow Press. Okay, let's see here. Rob, could you send that to me on Skype, please? That's okay. It doesn't have to be like uber creative. Some people's are not are really Here's one. Trained at the Bagwell School of Wrestling by Jake Bagwell. Teams with their tag partner. And then it gives the tag partner's name and their tag team. That's it. Not very creative at all. So, Shadow Press dragging his way up to his feet. And he's now back down on the mat. Oh, but he kicks Andy away. Oh, he misses the punch. Andy tags in Drum. Oh, Shadow is ready for him. Gets him down in that submission. Andy tries to break it up, and he does. And Shadow Press throws Andy out of the ring like a lawn dart. Goes for a pin on Drum. And gets the win for Death Ride. All right. Oh, and Rob, I need a tag team name and entrance and tag team finisher from you for your tag team. Because right now, your tag team is Matcha TBD. Talk about not very creative. All right, your poll is up. And your match will be coming to you very shortly. Well, Matt Outlaw and Rebel, my girl. How y'all doing? All right. On your right, he is the Redneck Avenger. On your left, he is Feelin' Kel. And together they make up the Cowboys from Hell. On your right, he is Randy. I'm sorry. He is Rob. On your left, he is Randy. Together they are the Matchette. TBD. Father and son together working as a tag team. Okay, the Hell in a Cell lowered. And here we go. Now this is a 2 out of 3 KO match. All right, RA and Rob are fighting, and Randy and PK are fighting. Military press there by RA drops Rob right on his face. Okay, so the RJM, I would put that in there in your info as well. The RJM is to honor your brother. All right, RA looking under the ring for another weapon, and it looks like he brings out the bat. We've already got the hockey stick in the ring. We have a little bit of a congestion over there at the ringside. RA's wanting to get by, but he can't. Rob's just standing in the ring. Now here comes Rob. Now RA and Rob are fighting again. Randy and PK are fighting. Oh, they both go for a super kick at the same time. Up, we switch dance partners here, folks. Rob and PK are fighting, and RA and Randy are fighting. Oh, RA just threw Randy back into the ring. Oh, we have a cell wall broken. PK is trying to climb. RA is climbing. Randy is climbing. Rob is up. We're going to have 3 of them up there, and then we've got PK doing some weird dance. I don't know what PK is doing. Holy cow. All right. I'm doing this to see if I could get PK. Okay. I'm trying to get him to climb back up. This is weird. I mean, really, really, really weird. It's like PK can't climb the cage. R1, climb. Look at how he's walking. Look at how his legs are bent. He's walking like legs are broken. Yeah, I know, Rob. It's weird as all get out. Okay, now let me take the controller assignment off of him. Okay, there we go. And I don't know who got the first pinfall. Oh, RA just threw Rob through the top of the cell. Now he's climbing down. Oh my word, look at PK. Oh, I just so wrong. It's just wrong. Oh, I hope the next match isn't like this. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's funny, but it's not funny. I have no words. I really don't have words for that. Need something. I don't know what we need. RA keeps going over there and looking at him. I seriously don't know. Let's see here if I can get him into the ring. I mean, it's not fair to RA because he's okay. He seems to be doing. He seems to be unpossessed now. There we go. Okay. PK seems to be okay now. No, don't roll back out into ringside. You might get possessed again, PK. Oh no, you should have seen the PK glitch we had going on. I've never seen anything like that. Or at least anything that bad. It was bizarre. Oh, the shovel being used on PK. Hey, Matt, how you doing? You had a match earlier. You were in, don't tell him the results now, people. You were in match number 4. You'll have to go back and watch the replay, see how you did. You were in a tag team. Tiny put the last train ride. I can't even talk. That whole glitch freaked me out. The last train robbers have been put back together here in EXW, and you were in match number 4. Okay, so it is 1-1 here, because there was the bell. So it looks like maybe Cowboys from Hell got the second one. Well, now we have a stand around and stare glitch. Hey. I'll have to show you this match after the show's over, show you this weird glitch. It was really weird. I wonder if PK could climb the cell now. Not that I want anybody going out and trying. I want this match over with. Oh, missed that super kick, but Rob didn't. We have more blood. Somebody else was busted open. I think we got 2 people busted open. Hockey stick. Oh, Randy taking PK down. Working on the arm. Leg drop there to the arm. Rob and RA working on the outside. Oh, excuse me with the hiccups here. Oh, clothesline turning PK inside out. Excuse me. The chair being used now. RA back in the ring. Here comes Rob. Okay, Matt. Are you asking me, Rob, if I play hockey? I hate to inform you, I'm not from Canada. Oh. Okay, because I was about to say, you've been misinformed if you think I'm from Canada. I'm about as far from Canada as you can get in the United States. I come from down near the Mexican border. Yeah, I grew, the manager grew up 3.5 hours north of the Mexican border in New Mexico. Yeah. We had no ice rinks. It never got cold enough unless you went into the mountains for there to be ice rinks. Oh yeah, we need it. We need it, Ripper. We need it. I think the ring is. I think it's haunted. It certainly. It's certainly something. All right, Team Matchette gets the win, 2-1. I hope it's not the. Yeah, something ain't right here, folks. All right. Whew, that was some, excuse my language here, that was some creepy ass shit. Yeah. Yeah, that was creepy. Okay, this is our final match. This is not a 2 out of 3 falls. This is just a first one to get a submission wins. We have AWITBD, which is Nacho and Steve. Na and Steve Cho. And then we've got Mason Nightwalker and Turmoil in No Mercy. Every time I hear Mercy, I think about, I believe it's a George Jones song where he says, taking people through a tour of his house, and he goes, and here's the nursery where she left me without mercy. You take it one of two ways. The baby's name was Mercy, or she left him without any mercy. I love songs that have double meaning, and like the chorus could be a double meaning, or things like that. But I like it when they have like double meanings. It's fun. But yeah, whenever I hear Mercy, I think of that song. All right, final match, folks. Father and son duo, Na and Steve Cho. Together they make up AWI TBD. Okay, I've just got their name. They are TYKTWD. Take your kid to work day. And their opponents. On the left, you have Turmoil. On the right, you have Mason Nightwalker. And we're going to find out if he took my safety lesson to heart. Because if not, his ass is going to become a pincushion for my arrows. And together, they make up the team No Mercy. That's what I'm going to show Mason. If he doesn't take those sunglasses off, I'm going to show him No Mercy. Tag team name will become ironic. There. He learned his lesson, folks. All right, Mason and Steve start out the match. And already Mason tagging in Turmoil. Turmoil misses whatever that was. He missed. Okay, just because I like to do this on Turmoil's matches, one of these things is not like the other. Can y'all tell me what it is? All right, Steve tags in his daddy, Nacho. Oh, nice backwards kick off of the springboard. Upside down backpack stunner. Oh, it looked like Turmoil was going for a tag, but Nacho stopped it. Nacho's got him up. Oh, but Turmoil reversed it. And tag into Mason. Blood! Mason's been busted open. Sit out power bomb. Well, yeah, Steve isn't green, but that's not what one of these things is not like the others. Steve agrees to wrestle in his human form, just like Shulky does. Nacho, Stevie, and Jan agree not to use their superpowers. You know, it wouldn't be fair to everybody else. You know, it would be Steve is green if it would be one of these things is not like the others.
These things is not like the others. These things doesn't belong.
Well, it's not that they don't belong. It's just one of these things is not like the others. Nacho keeps rearranging the furniture. I bet Gallery and Nuts can figure out what the one thing, what is not like the others.
I can.
I bet you can once you see everybody. Oh, Steve punching Mason there. Didn't seem to affect Mason very much.
Only one of them's the size of the Incredible Hulk.
Which is funny because Steve is a Hulk. The one in the red shirt. Now, see all four of them? Well, Nacho got into his corner.
I have no idea what you want me to see.
Did you get my hint?
No.
There's three of them right there. All right, Nacho tagged in. I'm surprised you didn't see it. You don't see it. You're usually pretty good at figuring out what's different.
Somebody's got a halo.
No, it's not a halo. It's a status bar.
It's a halo.
Oh, Steve went to go up on the top rope and got pushed down by Mason, and then he got shoulder blocked off the apron for his efforts. All right, Turmoil back in. Nobody's getting what the difference is. I'm really surprised.
One of them's bald.
Ding, 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 ding. Gallery of Nuts got it.
So he should lose.
It's a tag team.
Shouldn't tag with the bald guy.
Why?
It's just a new rule I just made up. The bald guy loses. Now everybody needs to wear a toupee to the ring.
We have a tag team price to pay.
Okay.
It's to pay. You say it right, though. It's to pay. Yeah, but he's the only one that's bald, Ripper. All right, submission there by Turmoil, broken up by Steve. Now Turmoil going after Steve, throws him out of the ring. Okay, why did he go after the stairs so far away? Nacho working on Mason, and while he was doing that, he was getting beat by the stairs by Turmoil. And he's writhing around in the ring like he's dying. He's good at selling, isn't he? All right, tag into Mason. Oh, belly to back suplex, followed up by a ripcord clothesline. For some reason, I couldn't get that out. All right, Steve is the legal man now for the Take Your Kid to Work team. Picks up the bat, throws down the bat, gets back into the ring. Weapon abuse. He's been hanging out at WPW too much. Has Mason against the ropes. Oh, stomp to the chest, using the ropes for leverage. And a hot tag to Turmoil. Turmoil plants Steve on the mat. I heard Turmoil say, "Stay down, kid," but he didn't listen. Oh, look at those knees there by Turmoil. Oh, viciousness. Now Turmoil goes over and starts pounding on Nacho. DDT on the apron. Here comes Steve. Turmoil picks up the bat, but he doesn't drop it. No, he uses it on Steve. Here, batta, 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 swing, batta, batta, batta. Oh, but a clothesline by Steve takes the bat out of Turmoil's hand, but Turmoil is still in control. Steve thrown into the ring. He's got Nacho up, but Nacho fighting back. Redbubble link just posted again. Remember, up to 40% off site-wide with the code You Deserve It. Oh, Steve just took down Mason while Turmoil is working on Nacho. I don't think Turmoil knows, but Turmoil's got the bat, got it knocked out of his hand. Steve working over Turmoil, sends him into the barricade. He's down. Oh, but he's not out. Steve picked him up and went for a punch, and he got blocked. And now Steve is down. Turmoil's got him up on his shoulders. Oh, and busts him open. Turmoil's eyeing Nacho. Rolls into the ring. Oh, and drop kicks Nacho off the apron. Goes over and tags in Mason. I get it, Matt. It's a hard one to pick. They're both great teams. 4 great wrestlers here, and they're showing that they are worthy opponents of each other here. Nacho back on the apron. Steve still down on ringside. Mason gets back into the ring and shoulder blocks Nacho off the apron and goes and tags in Turmoil. Steve is back up. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Steve is the legal competitor. Steve gets into the ring. Turmoil rearranging the furniture again. Steve and Mason fighting. Up, here we go. Turmoil in the ring. DDT is waiting for Steve to get up. Nacho's up. Facebuster tags in Mason. Trapezius claw applied to Steve. And there we go. No Mercy is your winner. Steve taps out to the trapezius claw. All right. Real quick. Before I go over the match results. This show is in honor of 9/11 Remembrance Day. We want to have a moment of silence to honor those who lost their lives. The people in the towers, those on the planes, those at the Pentagon, and the first responders. There were a lot of lives lost that day in 2001, September 11th. And it still affects a great many of us. Thank you, Ripper. I have a friend who was doing his residency at one of the hospitals there in New York City. Another friend that her little sister was pulled into a building to keep being from being hit from the dust cloud from the dust and debris that was in the cloud from the Twin Towers. I went to school with her. It was her little sister. I have another friend that lives there in New York City, that still does live there in the New York City area. I have several people that were directly involved, people that I know that were directly involved, affected by the Twin Towers coming down. I think we can all name people who we know personally that are affected, that are and have been affected by 9/11. I'm having to. Alan Jackson has a song, Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning? You know, and one of the lines was, were you teaching a classroom full of innocent children? And I was teaching a classroom when the towers were coming down. I did not know about it until nearly 9 o'clock Mountain Time, because I don't watch news. I don't watch TV. Didn't watch TV while I was getting ready for school, or I never would have gotten the child out the door ready to go to daycare.
Your children were innocent.
Yes, a few minority of them were innocent. I taught junior high. Gallery of Nuts said my children weren't innocent. I taught junior high. The number of innocent children I taught were few, very few. But, wherever you were when the world stopped turning, however you were affected, everybody was affected somehow by 9/11. So, yes, there was very true. A lot of people are fighting cancers because of it. There's a lot, there's still people all these years later that are dying from the World Trade Center. And so let's stop for just a moment, have a moment of silence, and remember the fallen, those directly involved, those that were made it out but were directly involved in it, and those that are still. Like I said, there are still people that are directly affected by it, that are still fighting cancers, depression, survivor's guilt. There's a lot of ways that they're still fighting the effects of 9/11. So if you'll stop for just a moment, and let's have a moment of silence. Thank you. I meant to do that halfway through the show and forgot, and I apologize for that. So let's go over our match card. All right. I can't remember all the names of the tag teams, so I'm not even going to try to list the tag team names. All right. In our first match, we had... Oh, I can't even read that green writing. Let me get my notebook back out. I had it charging. I've got to charge my notebook. All right, we had the Chosen versus the Dark Arrows. The Chosen won in a snap, nap, or tap match. The Chosen won that one. That's Jeff Matthews and Aiden Nightwalker versus Paul Utaker and Killshot. And Jeff Matthews and Aiden are the Chosen, and they are the ones that won. All right, and then we had in an elimination tag match, the Demon Gods versus Desolation. Demon Gods are Brooklyn Joker and Ripper Springhill. Desolation is Killian Utaker and Atticus Black, and the Desolation won. Our next match, there are your two teams. With that yellow background and that green writing, I can't read it. So I'm going to move off of that. All right. You have in a Falls Count Anywhere match, you have Hell's Nightmare, which is Nightcrawler and Beast, and Bad Intentions, which is Anska and Joshua Utaker, and Hell's Nightmare is your winner. All right, this one I know. All right, you've got Texas Pride, which is Jake Bagwell and J.W. Caliber, and The Last Train Robbers, which is Matt Outlaw, Wild Matt Outlaw, and D-Train. And The Last Train Robbers are your winners. All right, you've got the Steel City Committee, which is Blaze and Jinx McCoy, taking on the Legacy, which is Michael and Chase Nightwalker, and the Legacy won. All right. This is Death Ride, which is Shadow Press and Max Blaylock, taking on Price to Pay, which is Drum Monkey and Andy Price. And Death Ride were your winners. This one is the Cowboys from Hell, which is Redneck Avenger and Feeling Kill, taking on the Matchettes, which is Randy and Rob Matchette. And the Matchettes won. And in our main event match, we have Take Your Kid to Work, which is Nacho and Steve Cho, taking on No Mercy, which is Mason Nightwalker and Turmoil. And No Mercy won. All right, so we're going to advance to the next show. Well, it helps if I hit yes instead of no. And see if there's any new news. And R.A. suffered an injury. All right, that is the only new news. Okay. Well, only one injury. That's not bad, considering all the people we had in matches. Let's see, 8 matches, 4 people per match, as 32 people from our men's roster. That's almost the whole men's roster, by the way. thank you, Matt. Ripper, I didn't tell you, but thank you as well. I was talking about the um, what the show was in honor of. But thank y'all for that. I appreciate it. We will not be having another show until Monday, so y'all have the weekend free from EXW. Uh, which is typical. We won't have. We will be back on Monday with Monday Evolution, brought to you by your Evolution GM, Ripper Springhill. So look forward to seeing what he has in store for all of you. And don't forget to check out all the great shows here on the DWS, which I know Blaze has a show tomorrow, and he's got his Red Zone show. He's got LTD tomorrow and Red Zone on Sunday, and I'm not sure what other shows are going on. There's a lot of shows that go on, so be sure to check them out and support all those channels here in the DWS. And you'll have a great weekend. And remember, every thumbs up I give is my appreciation for you. If you haven't shared out the show, please do so. I would appreciate it. Also, please leave a comment when the show is completely ended and you get all the little suggestion, the boxes with other shows, other YouTube shows to watch. Please refresh and leave a comment. I would greatly appreciate you leaving comments. I do respond to all the comments. So I'm a little behind for this week, but I will get to those and get all of those comments responded to. I'm going through a mental checklist here. I think that's everything. So I hope to see you back here on Monday at Elite Extreme Women for Monday Evolution. Have a great weekend, everybody.